Friday night, I sit down, hop online, look around. Is it happening now? We're about to find out. Been a hell of a wait, but I'm not gonna be dismayed. First his surgery came, and he pushed it to May. Then the summer and scheduling added delays. Been a hell of a wait, but I'm thinking today is the day.
Here we go.
So pour a drink, come on everybody, you're right where you belong. Everybody let's pray. It's like madness today. It's been so long, it's hard to remember. Supposed to start in March, it's November, please say. It's like madness today. The excitement sets in, wonder who's gonna win. Will Matt unmute his mic when the live stream begins? Been a hell of a wait, everybody is ready to play.
Whiskey 2.
All you whiskey tasters competing in the show, thank you all for coming. Let's see how much you know, cause we'll all be watching and talking shit below. Yeah, come on, here we go. Yeah, come on.
Here we go.
Let's get those guesses on, everybody, and laugh with all these songs. Everybody, hooray! It's Mad Madness today. Mad Madness. There's one thing that I need to remind you. Next year's Mad Madness starts in just 98 days. From Mad Madness today. Mad Madness. Let's start Mad Madness. Been a hell of a wait, and he's running a little bit late.
Raise a glass and welcome to your screen, your Mad Madness Master of Ceremonies, the Sultan of Swirl Jobs, Matthew Porter, the Whiskey King.
Why am I so tiny? Damn it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Matt Madness Friday night. We're back. Just 1 week later, right on schedule, just like the doctor ordered. Tonight, we have an epic matchup. It is, let's see here, Jeff has been on before. Jeff's a second timer. Dutch is like a 4-timer. And we have a newbie. We have a freaking newbie. One Syllable Sam is what I call him. One Syllable Sam. Mr. Sam is competing for his first time in Matt Madness tonight, this Friday. Man, my computer almost it scared me. It was making some noises. I didn't know if things were going to work right. It was so bad it restarted itself. That's never good. But we made it. It's time to go. Listen, I feel a little bit, I don't know, like not in the... Let me just restart. Welcome to Matt Madness Friday night, everybody. Pretend like that didn't happen. We're here. It's going to be great. Everything's going to be awesome. I'm going to get my shit together. It's going to be just fine. But first, hello, everybody in chat. Thank you for being here. Epic matchup tonight. Hopefully these guys don't suck. Probably will. Probably. And I would imagine the lowest scoring Matt Madness round in Matt Madness history. I'm just predicting it right now. It's my prediction. But in order to do that, we must first bring in our competitors for the evening. Let me introduce from friggin' California. This man is no man to mess with. This man is curious, and he's curious in public. Bring Dutch. Dutch, what's up, dude? Long time no talk. You look jacked tonight. Oh, dude, do this again.
2 years.
Do that again.
Do this again.
Oh my God! Look at they got the muscles right there popping out. Oh, you know what?
This lighting is fantastic in here. Jeez.
Yeah, downlighting and a friggin' oiled up tan. I love it, man. You spent some time on the beach, I can tell. Man, jeez, muscle beach. Speaking of muscles, let's introduce a man who stepped into something lately. Let's find out what it is. Everybody, say hello to Jeffrey Wack.
Hello again, whiskey friends.
That's not the voice I expected. That's not the voice we expected.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's it.
We're going to get into some Matt Madness tonight.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I like it a lot. Stay in character or you'll lose a point. And this man's a newbie. This man, he's Sam. We call him Sam. Everybody, Sam. What's up, Sam?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing awesome. Thank you for doing this. What a great thing for the community.
Nice. Friggin' like it. Barrel King on the bar earned himself a point. ADHD shirt. It's not my merch, but earned himself a point. Has his beard way shorter than I hoped. Lost 2 points. What happened to the
You know, after 2024 didn't happen, I got tired of dipping it in my food, and the wife said, "Why don't you just cut it off?" So you got to do what your wife says, man.
Yeah, well,
Most of the time. Most of the time.
Yeah, you know what? They are the bosses.
Yes, sir.
Unless of course
You're buying whiskey.
Yeah, that's why Dutch stays single, right, Dutch? Married.
Yeah. I just try to ignore certain voices at certain times. I'm probably gonna get slapped when I go back home now, but
No, she's not watching.
she might not.
I figured you must have been. I was like, how could he? No, should have known. There's no way. There's no way Dutch could avoid all the ladies. One of them just had to latch on, like a zebra mussel. It's an invasive species of the Great Lakes. You wouldn't know anything about it.
Nope.
No, definitely not. And our scorekeeper for this evening, this man is a man who's been here for several weeks in a row. We're super happy to have him. Will he continue to be scorekeeping for the rest of the time? Who knows? I gave him 2 tasks tonight, and I usually give him 1. We'll find out how he performs and if he's happy at the end. Everybody, please welcome Thrasher.
There is so much stuff here, Matt. I mean, you got me spinning this way and that way, and
It's like I'm giving you a little peek inside my brain, and you would leave so fast. Everybody would leave so fast. It's pretty bad in there. Matter of fact, we have yearly. We talk about this every year. An inspection. Our landlord comes in once a year before we renew our lease, and he tells us how big of pigs we are. So every year we've got to do an extremely deep cleaning. And I've been in this garage for a couple days. Way worse than I thought. I can't. It's like it's basically like a what do you call it when you can touch it? It's like a
palpable.
No,
Hoarding.
No, you can. It's like the word means it's like it's a
Tangible.
reach out and touch someone.
Tangible. Is that the word? Tangible? Chat will probably know it. Tactile. Nope. Is it tangible? Is that the right word? Didn't sound right, but it seems right. It's the real life version of what's happening in my head, and it's bad. It's really bad. But we'll just forget about that for the evening because we have business to attend to. You guys can open your packages, open your boxes. Appreciate you not opening them until now. It's nice.
Matt, one thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Dutch got the memo that if you're a dude on Madness, you really have to have a beard. So I don't think that we've had a guy that didn't have a beard yet.
Sean,
I can work on for next year.
No, really.
Chris,
I don't know if he could grow. I don't know if Sean could grow one. So.
Eric, the whiskey mutant. I don't think he has a beard. Maybe he does. Does he?
He has a beard. He just doesn't have anything on the head. He's shiny.
Oh yeah. Who else? I don't know. Yeah. Well, Dutch is our. You know what? He's like him and Trev Wilson are like 1 and 2. Just we got to have some sort of attractiveness on that madness, and he brings the heat. You know what I mean?
Eye candy for the ladies.
The heat.
It's camera.
Thank you, everybody, for being in chat. We have 150 people in here so far. We're going to be bringing those numbers up. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. If you're on mobile, you can't find the like button. You have to exit out of chat, hit the thumbs up, and go back into chat. So my mom says chainsaw doesn't. Yeah, of course, Mom. Sydney doesn't have a beard. Thanks for pointing it out. Jeez Louise. My mom's such a smart ass. You know what I mean? That's
She's
my
Hi,
mama.
Bev.
Saying hello to my mom, that earns a point.
Back up
Which
one.
could-
Yes.
Which could go a long way this evening. Right, Thrasher?
Absolutely.
It could go a long way.
All right.
Kitchen knife, Jeff? Really?
I know what to expect from you. Last year, you wrapped it into like a whole roll of Matt Madness tape, man.
Yeah.
This was actually more tame than I was expecting.
They are well wrapped.
Well, you got to. You don't want to ruin a Friday night by having broken or leaking or unwrapped. Just gotta wrap it up. You know what they say? That's what they teach you in health class. When it comes to sampling, wrap it up.
Wrap it. All
Can
right.
we pour these as we unwrap them, Matt?
Let me think. Yeah, go ahead. If you pour them A, B, C, D, make sure that you keep your A, B, C's, and D's in check so you don't get confused down the road, because we've had it happen before. His name was Grease and doesn't really count because anything will throw him off, but still, that was the whole thing.
Etched on the glass.
Etched on the glass. Super smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Rare Bird does not have a beard. He has a, what does the turkey have? Like a thing?
So I guess I'm correct.
It's a beard. It's a beard. It's a turkey beard.
We'll think of more Thrasher just to prove you even more wrong. It's okay. Jeffrey's last name fits. Jeffrey, why? Because he's a, I don't, whack? He's a whack? I don't know.
Wiggity, 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 whack.
Man. So, Sam, how are you feeling about your first Matt Madness? Are you psyched? Are you scared?
Dude,
Are you freaking?
I've been looking forward to this, Matt. Really have been. Cannot wait to get the lowest score in Matt Madness history.
One of you is. Well, yeah, one of you is, and guarantee it. I feel it. I definitely feel it in my loins. By the way, tonight, first giveaway of Matt Madness, we have a choice for the winner. Every $5 super chat gets you an entry into tonight's giveaway. Let me figure out. See, I didn't do everything I was supposed to do before we started, but I did a lot. Dang it, I did a lot. Add an overlay. Downloads. How come they're not there? I swear I downloaded them. Never mind. But it's my new River Roots pick coming out the end of the month. We have a 13-year, 105 proof River Roots. It's MGP. And then a 12.5-year, 126 proof. It'll be your choice. The winner will receive their choice of the River Roots bottlings. My voice is still not 100%. I was sick a couple weeks ago, and it's still like not quite there. Man, I don't like it.
I get it, buddy.
I don't like it at all.
You sound good, man. You sound sexy. You got this nice, sexy rasp going on. You're good, buddy.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Jason Kobe. Oh, yes. Jason Kobe had his surgery. He's out and lighter. He lost a 10-pound kidney stone. I don't think it was that big.
Whoa.
But no, it wasn't that big of a, but he's on the mend. So friggin' love Jason Kobe. But he tried to sing it out, but he couldn't. He's like, ah! Like it was just like right there, but he just couldn't get it out. So they had to go in there and extract it. Too much information? Don't care. Don't care at all. But I love you, Jason Kobe. Hopefully you're feeling better and everything's, all good under the hood. You know what I mean? Derek Casserson, what's up, Derek? Derek, I saw you this past weekend. Him and his awesome wife, Ashley, joined us on Jack Daniel's barrel pick. That was a ton of fun. It was a great time had by all. Picked a couple barrels, got a Coy Hill Rye and an awesome Tennessee whiskey barrel proof, so pumped for those. Soul Reaper Ace, $5 super chat, says Team Sam. Boom. Team Sam for Soul Reaper Ace. He's got a profile picture that looks like an animated character or something. I don't know. All right. I'm going to remove you, Thrasher, and then we're going to get this thing started. Do you have the score sheet up and ready to go?
I got it. All done.
Nice. Pumped about that.
Macho's getting into it.
Yeah.
Energy. Channeling the
The
energy.
excitement is palpable, and plus I'm sweating profusely.
Oh, good. That's really good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, that thing does not look like it breathes very well.
Jeez.
That thing looks
And
like
it's
it
never
breathes very
been
poorly.
washed in over a year and a half.
Oh God.
That dude, and I'm the one who gets staph infections. Dude, you are asking for it, buddy. Man, oh man. Bob Glass, boom, to chat. 28 years married tomorrow. Tell my wife how lucky she
Congratulations,
is.
Bob.
Dude, congrats, Bob.
Congrats.
Man, she is a lucky gal. Because Bob Glass puts the GL on S. I don't know. You know what? the more we, I'm a little rusty. But he puts the B. No, never mind. Congratulations, Bob. And Bob's wife. Jeez Louise. I'll get there. So do all three of you have your samples poured?
I do.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's good. Thank you for following directions so well. You guys are the best. The
Matt,
best
can I
group
ask
so
a
far.
logistical question?
Yeah.
Our control.
Not right now. I'm doing something else. Looking for a thing. Why does he have to? He knew I was doing something too. That's why I asked.
Where'd I go? I was just there a second ago.
Yeah. What were you asking?
Are control pours allowed?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't care. Just make sure it's in a glass that doesn't look like the other glasses, so everyone knows that it's.
So I got a blue glass.
Yeah, blue
We're
glass.
all on the same page here.
I'm on gold. I got the Golden
Gold.
Glen.
Ooh, the Golden Glen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mr. Sam's bringing it.
Are
We're
you wearing
gonna
a
try,
glove,
fellas.
Mr. Wack?
Yeah, I couldn't find the other one, but then I still decided to wear the one.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
I mean, when I wave my fingers, I like the effect with the glove on.
I love it.
Cream of the crop. Always rising to the top.
Cheech.
Cheech Arlino, friggin' Cheech. Hashtag Team Jeff, but also hashtag Team Dutch. That Madness 25, week 7, let's friggin' go. Or Lake Fork guy, who I also hung out with this past weekend. Dream of mine, hanging out with one of YouTube's biggest fishermen. I competed in a fishing contest against him. Did I win? We'll see. The video. There's a video. Right. It's going to be a video. And it's just big time losing that fishing. Let's get down to the business of getting down. If you're in the mood,
get down tonight. Get
down tonight. Yeah, what do you guys have in the control glass? Asks Kenna. That's a good question. Dutch?
Woodford. Basic. Plain old Woodford.
Bad move. Sam?
Usually is.
Barrel King, baby. 88.
Nope. 88. Batch to the future.
Batch
Smart.
to the future.
Smart.
Swinging high.
And
all right,
Jeff?
I'm right in the middle there. I got the Heaven Hill 7-year bottle and bond. So keep it right at 100 proof.
Interesting strategy. Can't wait to see how that doesn't help you tonight. Oh yeah. I'm drinking my old Jack Daniels pick versus the new one just to see how they compare. And it should be fun. Oh, it's warm stuff. It's warm stuff on my raspy throat. Do you guys know how this works? When
Yes,
music
sir.
starts, you may begin nosing glass A. We're going to do a nosing round, a tasting round, then a final tasting round. Make sure you keep some whiskey in your glasses for the final tasting round, unless you want to go off of memory. Okay. So when the music starts, I want the answer to this question. Sample A, nosing question. For 3/100ths of a point, is this a product of Barton, Old Forester, or MGP? If you get it correct, you earn yourself 3/100ths of a point.
Love it.
I see why it's going to be the lowest scoring.
When the music begins, you may begin nosing glass A. That's it. I'm in the wrong week. Damn it, Matt. Get your shit together. There we go. Now we're good. Let's do it.
His mind on whiskey, make him feel so frisky. He is Dutch, Dutch, Dutch. His opposition, no match for Jules and Dylan. He is Dutch, Dutch, Dutch. Arriba! What to guess in Mad Madness? A tapping toes, Dutch can't resist. He is all up in this juice. Well, his guess make him look like a douche. So we go, oh, Dutch, 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 Dutch. Bubbly! Arriba!
Glass is down, and I was incorrect. I apologize. That was worth, and I'm super sorry, 4/100ths of a point. So it's actually worth a lot more than I said it was. Woo! 4/100ths of a point. So let's not get that twisted.
Thrasher's comments make a whole lot more sense now.
Oh, why? What did he say?
When he was going crazy about your score sheet.
Oh, no, we're good. Was he complaining? Was
I don't know. I imagine
complaining?
it's all the fractions or stuff if you're giving him what you're telling us.
Wait a minute. Was he complaining?
It's Thrasher!
Do I
You
complain? Do I complain
No.
about anything?
No.
Do I give? Yeah, it's
Jeff is lying?
this to do. I got this to do. I got the other thing to do, and stuff going on. So it's all good.
He's doing things, man. He's doing things.
And let's not forget that Friday nights Thrasher usually goes out to dinner with his wife and a group of friends. So this is 7 weeks in a row. He's not done that.
They were all here. They're downstairs, and we were having Chinese food. I had to leave them early. I said,
wait,
I don't care what you do.
guess. Let me see here. Are you a noodle guy or a rice guy?
More rice.
More of a rice guy. So let's see. I'm gonna say if I had there's that. I'm gonna guess you are sesame chicken.
No.
Damn it. Okay, hold on. One more. How about? I mean, and now I don't even think it's a chicken dish because you said no so quickly and so abruptly. Let me see here. Could you be? Well, there's that. What's your dish of choice? Actually, you know what? I bet you Dutch can guess.
Spicy pork.
No.
Ooh, Sam.
Generals.
No.
That's way too close to sesame, Sam.
Yep.
Jeff.
Beef and broccoli.
I had that tonight, but no. That's not.
Did you
my-
just eat
that
all?
counts.
Did you
That
just eat
counts.
all the crab rangoons? That's all you ate was crab rangoons?
That counts, Jeff.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Shrimp and lobster sauce, dude.
Mm.
What?
Shrimp and lobster sauce.
I've never been there. I'll have to look into that. All right. Bye, Thrasher. See, he wasn't complaining, Jeff. You're just lying to me. Making
I
lies.
just want to see Thrasher again. The more Thrasher, the better.
I know. He's great and beautiful. And he's a good bowler. Do you guys, all three of you, get your answers in?
Indeed.
Good. Like hearing that. I
Jeff,
feel like
can you see anything? Can Jeff see anything? I'm worried about your vision, buddy.
no, that's
I
good.
can barely see anything, and they're all fogged up, so that's not helping
Nice.
either.
Yes.
Super smart though. You're taking away one of your senses, making your other senses improved and better.
Ooh.
Yeah. Are you wearing
Matt
earplugs
Murdock
as well?
over here? Daredevil,
Yeah.
enhance all my senses.
You look like Las Vegas Macho Man. You look like Las Vegas Macho Man Michael Jackson.
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Man, I'm even wearing the pants, even though you can't see them.
I doubt that very much, Playboy. You knew it'd be too hot in those pants. Oh, geez. Adriana's in the house. Adriana will be competing next week on Matt Madness. Cheech says pork egg foo young. Is that a real thing? I've never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. Jeff Perkins is in the house. What's going on, Jeff? Dave Vogelsang is here. Andy Road. Thank you, everybody, for being in chat. Please hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. I'd love it if you did. Let's get on to sample B on the nose for 4/100ths of a point. Is this a product of Barton, Old Forester, or Bardstown Bourbon Company? Barton, Old Forester, or Bardstown Bourbon Company. When the music begins, you may begin nosing glass B. Let's do it.
What does Jeff do when he pours a whiskey? Does he worry that he'll be alone? Lend me your ear and I'll tell you about this guy Jeff, who we all want to bone. Oh, I say hello again, whiskey friends. I say hello again, whiskey friends. Oh, I say hello again, whiskey friends. Do I need friendship, Jeffrey? I need this Jeffrey to bone. Do I need friendship, Jeffrey?
All right, glass is down. Let's get those answers in. Another extremely easy question, which is why it was worth 4/100ths of a point. Super, super easy stuff. And judging by your scores, we have issues already. We have huge issues already.
Sounds about right.
We knew it was going to, I knew it was going to be low scoring, but you guys can't even. You're not even
no rare breed 101 scores tonight.
Rare
He
bird
got like
101.
44.
You know what? So he's getting screwed next time. He comes on here and just does all well, and then he's like, "Well, honestly, it was pretty easy." Oh, really, David? Oh, really, David Jennings? Guess what? You're totally screwed. And so are the other people who are going to be competing against you, because that was, why would he? You know what? It was pretty easy. You know what? It's my own fault. It's my own fault. Right?
He did pretty good, man. TJ did great too.
Yep. Agreed. Man, you guys are super quiet tonight. It's
Well, we haven't had any whiskey to drink yet. You know, we gotta.
well,
round.
you can have as many of your control pours as you like. You can have as many as you like. Jeez Louise. You know what? So you guys, are we all introverts here? And it's just like, this is social lubrication for us. Like Jeff was like, I don't talk to anybody in public ever. I'm afraid to look at him in the eye. But when I'm alone in my basement, I dress up like Macho Man Randy Savage and drink whiskey on the internet.
I'm pretty extrovert. I had to kick the friends out of the basement already.
You had to kick you really?
Yeah, they're the family. What a cute dog. Little shit.
Kicking the friends out, kicking the family out. It's fine. Sean Holgrave says, "Sup, dude," with the Jesus giving us all the middle finger. That is a great. Sup, Sean Holgrave. Thank you for the super chat. Again, every $5 super chat tonight gets you entered in to win a River Roots Rye pick. It's coming out at the end of the month. Either one of them. There's a 12.5-year, 126 proof, and a 13-year, 105 proof. They are delicious. Right, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Let's go on to sample C. I know it's way more fun when we're drinking them. Maybe I should do this in reverse order at some point and just do the nosing after the tasting, but that would be confusing.
Ooh, that'd be rough.
Maybe just skip nosing altogether at some point. You know what? Maybe we'll just skip Matt Madness for a year. Sample C.
You already did that.
I know, and Sam's all upset. Sam's like,
good reasons.
Sam's like, I'm never gonna, like, I'm so mad at Matt. then I'm not going to get invited to Matt Madness ever again. And he's like, he didn't think I'd invite. I'm like, no, Sam, no one's getting invited. Jeez Louise, take a chill pill, Sam. Keep growing your beard out. Gosh. Sample C on the nose. Is this a product of Barton Old Forester or Buffalo Trace?
Okay.
For 4/100ths of 1 single point. When the music begins, you may begin nosing sample C. Nosing only. Let's do it.
Scratch and sniff. Give the glass a whiff. Follow your nose. You're clueless and it shows. When a sample comes along, you must sniff it. We all know you'll get it wrong. You must sniff it. Don't make Matt wait too long. You must sniff it. Now sniff it. Guess the age. Swirl it up. Where's it made? Grain forward. Now breathe it in. Can you detect it? Time's almost up. So sniff it. Sniff it good.
All right, glasses down. Get those answers in. Do it quickly. Get those answers in quick. Get them in quick. It'll make me get pissed. I'll get pissed, and then I'll lose my mind, and then everybody is going to have a terrible night, and I'm going to yell at my children, and then before bed, then I'll not even be able to fall asleep because I'll feel bad because I yelled at my kids before they went to sleep, and it's like, what are we even doing? And it'll be all your fault because you didn't send your answers in quickly enough. Are we understanding each other?
Got it.
It's okay.
Got
Do
it.
better.
It's all right. I don't want to like vocally abuse my children because of you guys. Jeremy Dirks says cheers with a glass. What's up, Jeremy? Thank you for the super chat. Mr. Crazy Poops. Nope, that's Crazy Pops. My bad. Says sniff it. That would have been funny had it been Poops. That's right. Charlotte Holtgrave loves Devo. By the way, music tonight brought to you by the one and only David and Kira and Jason Covey. So the one and only three and only. It's Roy. Tim Romero says, whip it good. That's right. $5 super chat. Thank you, Tim. 3 samples deep on the nose. Are we confident in how we're progressing in tonight's flight, gentlemen?
I don't think I have a full point yet.
Well, none of you have a full point. But actually, no, none of you have a full point. But we're working in that direction. Sam, you doing well?
Yeah, I keep on thinking about Jeff's balls
Oh yeah,
after that song.
Yeah.
so sparkly.
These balls are swinging by my face here.
Whoa. That's neat.
Whip it.
You're into some weird
Whip it
shit,
good.
Jeff.
Welcome to my basement, Matt. You're welcome over anytime.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll bring the cuffs, but not the key.
You have to wear a different suit for that too.
Yeah. Cheech, you just joined the stream. Forgot a piece of the thumbs up. Thank you, Cheech, for letting everyone know they should thumbs up. Cheech is the man. Cheech is the best. Whiskey Rambler, $20 super chat. Congrats on your success, Matt. Those river roots are going to be a monster. They're awesome. They're awesome. I'm pumped. I'm pumped about. I got a Knob Creek cask strength pick that should be bottled any day now if it's not. And I'm excited about that. The river roots, phenomenal. Virtue Spirits pick coming up. If they ever send me the damn samples, but then the Jack Daniels, the rye is really, really damn good, and the Tennessee whiskey is actually like kind of right there with it. I thought that the rye would like stomp it, but no, they're both amazing. Looks like JD Vance in a Macho Man costume.
I am in Cincinnati, Ohio, so it's not too far off.
Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. When the music starts, hey, oh man, what do you got in that cup? Water?
Yes,
Oh, this
Verner's?
is some water. Yeah, I know.
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
mugs,
mug.
disco lights. You know what else? I want to see some other weird stuff you got down there tonight, Jeff. The weirder, the better, as far as I'm concerned. And he's got it all within arm's reach.
You know, David thinks I'm obsessed with Darrell, but my man Darrell here knows what's up. and I kind of keep this by my bed every night. So
Oh,
you,
that's sweet.
love you, Darrell.
You have a framed. Is that a 5x7?
It's a
no,
perfectly normal thing to have in the house, and I totally didn't replace a baby picture for this.
All right.
Interesting. That. Okay, well, as the night goes on, we'll see more things that Jeff has within arm's reach. Or if he has to walk a few feet for it, I'm totally into that too.
That
Whatever
would be
he's got.
dangerous.
When the music begins, sample D, nosing question only. Is this a product of Barton Old Forester or Jack Daniels? When the music begins, you may begin nosing sample D. Then we'll get to the tasting round where the fun happens. Let's do it.
Oh, what a Dutch! Don't know how he'll do here in Matt's clutch. A good-looking man, but he don't know too much. Hot to the touch, oh, what a Dutch! Old Dutch is skilled on Matt Madness. I'd have to guess he's thrilled. But whatever happened to the Bourbon Guild? Oh, what a mystery, what a Dutch.
All right, glasses down, answers in. Jeff, I hope that your wife finds the other glove for you tonight, before the night's through. Where do you think the glove went? That's a good question.
Now it's probably in the Bowser outfit from Mario.
You have a Bowser. Wait, is he for you?
It's more of a Thursday kind of an outfit.
Ah, nice.
Maybe I'll switch into it later as the night goes on.
I've pictured more of you in like the flying squirrel outfit with the fuzzy tail. No?
That's the Tuesday outfit.
Gotcha. All right, we're done with the nosing round. And Thrasher's back there. Thrasher's back there pumping numbers. I also have Thrasher on keeping track of the super chats tonight. So I've got him on double duty. And it's very interesting. I'm seeing him in the background like this. Doesn't look like he's working too hard, but hey, Whiskey 5.0's in the house. What's up? Remember the octopus thing from the St. Louis Festival? Dude, that was wild. Whiskey 5 was on TikTok. I can almost remember your name. I'm so close.
Jeff. His name's Jeff.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
Good name. It's a good name.
Is it?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It might be. I don't know. I remember that at the St. Louis Bourbon Festival, it was very towards the end of the evening, and I'm standing in there talking to somebody, and I look to my left, and there is geez, how do I put this?
Pretty young lady.
There's a pretty young lady standing at the door, and she's doing this. And I catch her out of my eye, and she's like, and I'm like, definitely not me. Definitely not pointing at me. And then I caught her like 3 more times. She's like, yeah, you. And I'm like, that's definitely couldn't be for me. There's got to be somebody. Like, I don't want to be the guy who's like, hey, me. And she's like, no, the one, not you. It was her. And she's like, my husband digs your shit. And I was like, that makes so much way more sense than any. Way more sense. The tasting round is going to get interesting. This is where the points are really, really going to stack up. If you believe it.
Can't wait to hear this.
I think that you will be interested in finding out how much these questions are worth, because they might just blow your mind. Was the nosing round even worth anything compared to the tasting round? Yeah, some would say. But when we get into it, you'll find out. On the tasting round sample A, I would like to know the proof and one more thing. For proof, you will earn 5 100ths of a point if you get the exact guess, 4 100ths of a point if you're within 3 proof, 3 100ths of a point if you're within 5 proof, and 1 100th of a point if you're within 10 proof. If you miss by 15 proof points or more, you will lose 15 points. That's a joke. You will lose 1/100th of a point. Didn't want to sink it just for one bad guess. That's right. So guess the proof, and also a true or false question on top of that. True or false, this bottle can be found for under $100. Proof, and also, this is a sub $100 bottle of whiskey, true or false. So a proof guess and a true or false guess. 2 answers. Not too hard, right?
Sounds good.
All right.
Do it.
Let's
I
do it.
haven't thrown in a price question at Matt Madness for a long time.
Yeah.
So
let's Matt, we're saying true or false is the answer. So true if you think it's under, false if you think it's over.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's list price?
Yes. Yes. Listen, I'm not trying to trick you on this one. Or am I? That's a great question, Matt. And I'm happy to confuse the shit out of you because guess what?
Right.
Sometimes things are confusing. And that's where we're headed with the first sample, glass A. When the music begins, taste and give me the proof. And true or false, this can be found for under $100.
All right.
Let's do it. Cheers, everybody. Let's get
Cheers,
into
fellas.
sample A.
Let's do this.
Matt wants to be a little bit thinner. He's eating healthy dinners. He's counting calories to be a weight loss winner. He's a fine man with a plan, and he is no beginner. Matt's walking like all the time so he could buy skinny jeans. To dress like Cam even though Cam's 19. And Matt's counting calories everywhere he goes since that DUI where he was busted for being John Doe. Cause you know Matt's living fat. I spell that P-H-A-T so you can take your hatred back. Cause when it comes to dropping madness rhymes, I'm so thick I drop the K, add C's, and grease my thighs. But bring it back to Matt, that's B-U-T-T with 2 T's. Cause Matt's ass is fat, but that's fat with a P-H. So you can sit your Karen ass down in the chair cause that was Karen. C-A-R-I-N-G, cause you're loving and supportive, even I can see. It's a shame we can't go to Matt's gym and watch him pack on a whole load of muscle. That's Jim J-I-M, cause Jim is the name of the guy that delivers seafood suppers. Cause Matt's getting M-U-S-S-E-L-S, you fat Karen motherfucker. Matt wants to be a little bit thinner. He's eating healthy dinners. He's counting calories to be a weight loss winner. He's a fine man with a plan and he is no beginner. Matt wants to be a little bit thinner. He's eating healthy dinners. He's counting calories to be a weight loss winner. He's a fine man with a plan and he is no beginner.
Oh my gosh. The glasses down, answers in. That is, you know what, David, you're right. When you add the spelling to everything, it makes way more sense. I've never even got the suppers. That's the muscle because they're delivering muscles. I love that song. That's a good song.
David texted me today at noon and he told me that he loved me. And that makes me really nervous over what's about to happen in one of these songs.
Oh.
It's never good when David tells you he loves you in the middle of the day.
No, that's a yeah. Yep. David go to bed early tonight, or is she gonna be watching? You know, no, is your wife gonna watch this?
Dana, I hope she's watching and rooting me on, but she's probably watching Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, that's way better. You know what? She should watch that instead of listening to whatever's about to happen soon. It probably won't be much. It probably won't be much. That was great, Matt, looking jacked. No. This is a body built by testosterone replacement therapy, ADHD medication, and Wegovy. I could do a commercial for that stuff. Man,
I think you just did.
Oh gosh, you know what? I could do it. I should shoot ads and then just have them pay me to take them down. Let's see. All right, I'm going to take a peek at the guesses for sample A. Okay, interesting thoughts from the three of you. Looks like you're all on the same page, and you're all super smart tonight. You're all super smart tonight. You're doing great. I wouldn't lie at all.
Never.
Okay.
I love when Dutch says okay. That's my favorite. It's my second.
Do I say
favorite,
that a
actually.
lot or something?
What?
Do I say that a lot?
No.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
You never say it.
Okay.
It's 3. I love it. The rabbit from Rod Jackson. How's the rabbit doing from last year? I took a photo of the rabbit a few weeks ago, and the rabbit was doing great. Then I saw the rabbit in the neighborhood running through the neighborhood, doing great. And then I didn't see the rabbit. So I haven't seen the rabbit in a few weeks, but I'm pretty sure that Fluff is doing fine. Unless Fluff got eaten. We'll find. I mean, we'll see. Maybe Fluff moved on. I don't think so, though. I think Fluff is permanent here until Fluff runs into one of the 2 Rottweilers that are 4 houses down.
Do you still have the pile of sticks beside the house?
Oh, yeah. It's even bigger now.
Might be in there. Might be a mama.
Oh, wait.
It's springtime.
So that's when they lay their eggs?
I don't think they lay eggs, but that's when they give birth. the Easter bunny is what you're thinking of.
I'm just joking. But how? But I've never seen her with another rabbit.
Well, I mean, she keeps it on the low, you know, Matt. She doesn't want you to see that.
At the same time, I'm not even convinced. I'm not even sure that it's a she. It's just a rabbit. Could be. Well, I don't know. But anyway, usually if I'm outside and I'm like, mowing the grass, or I get by the den, I call it, the big stick pile of leaves. If I startle it, it jumps out of there and it's like freaking out. I'm like, dude, I'm ready to feed you. I'm not gonna run you over with a lawnmower.
You might just be fattening it up for later. Who knows?
Yeah.
Rod would appreciate that. I know Rod. He was just asking because he wants a snack.
Matt was 8 years old when he found out rabbits don't lay eggs. Isn't that weird, though? The Easter Bunny. Like, why is it laying eggs? Right? It's strange. That's strange. Where there's one rabbit, there's a million more. Are you saying Irish Eyes that there's a million of them in there? There's not enough room for a million of them. I love Cadbury eggs. Thrasher wanted me to remind you guys, since he's keeping track of super chats, that there are 13 entries into the River Roots giveaway. So if you want to get into that, $35 entry gets you in. Jason Kobe's like, now he lost a freaking kidney stone full of piss and vinegar. Like, this guy's just, jeez Louise.
Oh, he's a legend, though. That Darrell song with the smoke detector.
Great music.
Epic.
Great
Appreciate
music.
Man, he's amazing. And there are songs that he's written that I have and I've been sitting on for months that are for people later. There's some shook ones in there that I can't even. They're so good. But Sample B, you guys are trying to be friends with me, and I can't do it. I'm the host of the show. I'm Bob Barker when Bob Barker didn't get his Metamucil in the morning. Pissed off. Suck it, guys. What's the proof?
Price is wrong, bitch.
Bitch, right? It's proof again, so give me the proof. And also, I would like to know true or false. This sample is over 100 proof. Isn't that an interesting pair of questions?
Whoa.
What is the proof? And also, true or false, this is over 100 proof. You'll earn 2 100ths of a point if you get the second half of the question correct. Interesting. Will you hedge guesses? Will you double down? It's the name of the game. It's weird. It's weird how we do things around here. When the music begins, it is madness. The music begins. Crazy. I'd like you to start tasting sample B.
All right.
B.
Cheers again.
Ever met a guy
Cheers,
so
fellas.
humble and great, he puts whiskey in your Glen and cares about your prostate? Let me tell a little story full of eye contact. This is about the first time that I met Jeffrey Wack. The way that I met him, if you're not aware, was down in Bourbon Country at a Timber Whiskey Share. We both traveled to the state of Kentucky. Let me tell you all something, Jeff can get a little huggy. Jeff whispered in my ear, I can tell what you're thinking. You and I should try every whiskey here. Keep drinking. I gave him a nod, Jeff said blah, blah, blah. He was drinking Eagle Rare 17 through a straw. I had a nice time and thought Jeff was special. Decided it was time to take it to the next level. I reached in my jeans and pulled something from my pocket. It was a BFF Forever Friendship Locket. Jeff held out his hand saying, I ain't trying to knock it, but I got lots of whiskey friends. And he pulled hands full of lockets from his pockets. Come on, I ain't even going for it. This is what I'm gonna sing. Jeff, just be friends with me. Be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again.
All right, glasses down. Answers in. Jeff, I muted your ass about 10 seconds and you tried to sing. So we watched you lip sync and you were almost right on the money with the music. But, ooh, that sample B has got a taste on the finish that I'm shocked to be there. Anyone else getting that? Like a little cardamom or something? Interesting. What is that? I'm going to taste it again. You guys can't, but I will, because interesting.
Tastes like the sand of the Sahara Desert. Oh, yeah.
The sand of the Sahara. I get alfalfa. I love Will. Interesting. That's weird. I like that. Also, I'm not tasting the same thing you guys are, but I might be. So we're 2 pours deep in the tasting round, and you guys are all smiles. I feel like Sam's smiling. Jeffrey is actually smiling way less than normal, but maybe he's in character.
No.
You know, maybe his back hurts for being slammed through a friggin' table last night.
That's where his glove went, maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just need you to come over here and tickle me some more, Matt.
Tickle you. Okay. I will. Was Miss Elizabeth rough on you last night? Or just giving you a bunch of, because you're just not smiling like, no? Wasn't that who was it Miss Elizabeth? Wasn't that Macho Man's lady?
It was Miss Elizabeth. The
Things
white fancy dresses. Put her up on his
things
shoulders.
that hold space in the brain that like should have other important things there instead. You know what I mean? That's stupid. Oh, sipping from a straw. Nice. Nice. Dutch, you seem to be maybe in the zone, we call it?
Something like that. I don't know. I think
early.
I am. It's early, but I'm also like confused easily these days. So that's all.
Oh, I don't think you're being confused. I think you're being. I don't know. I see you just contemplating and figuring things out as we go.
Yeah. The gears are turning slowly.
Matt Green with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Matt Green. Good first name, pretty good last name. You guys ever watch Red Green?
Oh yeah, old show.
Yeah.
What's that?
He's like a
redneck hillbilly guy.
He's like Canadian. He's like, if women don't find you handsome, they might as well find you handy. That's his like tagline. Chris Ardre. Excited for all upcoming ADH series. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. And then Kraken. Does Dutch even drink bourbon? Question mark. He's gonna kill the tequila barrel aged shiz, right? Listen, Dutch is a man of so many. He's deep in the. He's a tasting genius. He'll do drink throughs on whatever you'd like. Bourbons, tequilas, friggin' whatever the hell Dylan brings.
Yeah. The problem is, though, I'm realizing is over the last couple of years, it's just made me more easily confused. Which I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can pull it together.
Yeah, I got to shift gears in my brain here.
Boom. That's what the hell's even Jason Zell? Good grief.
Wow. Damn, Jason.
Man, holy crap. That's gotta I gotta find it. Wasn't even expecting that. Where's the Daniel Shook friggin'? Dang it. Where is this? There it is.
Another fucking super chat.
That's Daniel Shook.
Love that one.
Cheers, Matt and everyone.
That's my
Let's see if
favorite.
anyone
That's
can
my
pull
favorite.
a Rare Bird 101 tonight. Yeah, let's see. We'll have to multiply their scores by 100, but we'll see. Thank you, Jason Zell. That's incredibly generous. What a guy. Jason Zell. Keep your stick on the ice. That's another red green quote.
How much of that do you get? Just curious. Like, do you know what percentage YouTube gets? Is this taboo to talk about? I'd like to.
No, it's not taboo at all. YouTube says they take 30%, but they take like 40%. Or actually, it's like I'm not sure how it's broke down. YouTube takes some, and then like depending on how you pay, like through if it's like Apple, I don't know. Like different things take different. It's like everyone gets their bite of the apple, and then but it's not taboo. It's just like whatever. It's. I did the math.
Jason needs to send $140 next time, is what you're saying. If he wants to give you 100.
Oh my gosh, Sam! You're making me uncomfortable, Sam.
Jeez. Sorry, buddy.
He was pointing at you like that story you told a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yikes!
Dude.
The
I've got a bottle of this. I've got a bottle this time, so I don't make so much noise. Or I can't.
Oh wait, I got Sam. You know what? I should have played this. Missed my opportunity.
It's not for the money, which I make none of. That's true. That's so true.
Oh goodness gracious! Let's get on. We had 2 already. Sample A and B. We're moving along quickly. Oh wait, I'm gonna throw up. Hold on.
No, good night.
No, it. Weirdly enough, this always ends in a sneeze. It's passing. Lately, I get nauseous and then I sneeze. Then it goes away. Is that normal? No. But it's true. Until the one time where I decide that it's going to be a sneeze and then I throw up all over everybody somewhere. It's a lesson that's going to be learned the hard way.
Then that computer's really in trouble.
Oh, man. Oh, dude, don't want you to say that. I'm going to throw up. That's disgusting. Okay. You're watching this in real time. This is going to happen. Oh, shake it off. Sample C. Oh, jeez.
You got this, Matt.
Where's the payoff? Come on.
I'm sweating. Man, turned into sweats that time. When the music starts, I need the answer to sample C question. I want the proof and also the answer to a second question. What is that second question? We're going to find out as soon as this thing scrolls. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I can't see it until, I know what it is. True or false, sample B and C are the exact same bottle.
Oh, shit.
But you can only taste sample C. You can't go back to taste sample B again. So sample B is off of memory.
Okay.
So by tasting only sample C, I want to know the proof. And true or false, for 3/100ths of a point, is sample B and C, did they come from the same exact bottle?
Wow.
When the music begins, you may begin tasting sample C only. Let's get down to the business of getting down, everybody. Here we go. The hell did I just do?
Hello, Jeff Wack, my friend. I guess I should say hello again. You've always got that smile, like there is something that you hide from us. I hope you're having a good time. The reason we're all not just Madness Night. This is an intervention. Oh my God, all that whiskey on your floor. You are such a bottle whore. Can we talk about it? House is full, but you keep bringing home some more. Is this why you stream outdoors? You can't walk around and I want you to get that whiskey off the floor. By the end of 24, you can live without it. Send me some, I can drink a whole lot more. That's what whiskey friends are for. You should think about it. You should think about it. Just don't send any of that Alvarado shit.
Glasses down. What was the end of that? What did he say?
Stop sending me that Ambarana shit, because I always sneak it in the blinds, and I'll always put it as like sample B. That way I let their guard down for A, and then I mess up their palate on B, and then Kelsey yells at me.
Dana, floor whiskey. So that's, dude, I've been trying to get this
right now.
I've been trying to get this as I'm preparing for this inspection. Garage is like number one. I have those enormous totes, like the big totes that you can, like, they got wheels on one side, and you're like, I had that many Barrel King bottles on my floor. They filled up an entire tote, and there's still some more. Those are just floor Barrel King bottles, and I'm tripping over shit. This is, oh my gosh, it's a problem. It's a problem. But I think the landlord keeps me on my toes. Like, hey, you got to do it. You got to do it. Otherwise, you'll have to move. And I don't know how that would be possible at this point. Well, Gazva 911 sends a $20 super sticker. It says gold. It's a fat pear. Looks like big fat pear. I like that. Jason says that was written for last year, Matt Madness. Proud of you, Jeff. It is true. By the end of 24, he wanted all the whiskey off your floor, but that was played in mid 2025. Jason was putting in work, and I wasn't, so that's my bad. That's totally my bad. Thank you, Jason, for the song. You'll love it.
Thank you, Jason.
He's so talented. He's a talented man. So we're 3 pours deep. If I take a gander at the scores, I'm not looking at the totals to see what you guys are doing there. All right. Okay. Okay.
Not feeling good about that last question.
Why not?
Same bottle really threw me. Because they were so close in proof, but I did not. Dang it. I don't want to say too much.
All right. Thank you for not saying too much. That makes me happy. I like when people stop before they say too much. Because when you say too much, you get mad. Get mad about it. I feel like Sam's been watching. He knows my tics. He knows what gets me pissed. I feel like Dutch knows, but Dutch, did you eat dinner yet?
Yeah, I'm staying quiet.
You ate dinner? You ate dinner yet?
I had a big snack.
Okay. Oh, let me see here. A meal replacement bar you had. It was damn it, son of a bitch, I'm bad at this. A big snack. Okay. Don't. Okay,
I don't know. Define big, I guess.
You had a bowl of cottage cheese with strawberries in it.
No.
Damn it. Dutch had. Oh wait. Big snack. Peanut butter and celery?
No.
Damn it. What was your big snack?
It was just a pastrami and ham sandwich. I mean, it's not that interesting, is it?
Oh, okay. Well, where I come from, if you sandwich, we consider it a meal, but it's fine.
Okay. I mean, yeah, maybe it was a meal. I don't know.
Hey, Macho Man, if you were to suggest a snack for Dutch, what would it be?
I take the proof and I take the mash bill and I slap them together into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Nice. I didn't know you were going to end up at a Slim Jim. I was really confused where you were going with that.
I had to have a misdirection in there.
Mm. So what? So you're Central Time, Jeff? So we started at 8. Where the hell are you, Sam?
Middle of Kansas.
Oh, so you're Central Time also.
Central Time. Yep.
Nice. So we don't have any East. So you guys ate. Sam probably had. Let me guess. A nice slab of meat.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, that's pretty close. And Jeff ate alpha sprouts.
Close.
Wheatgrass.
Getting closer.
The Impossible Burger.
I actually took my kids to an amusement park and ate some barbecue.
Nice. Big day for you.
That was my goal on not being here so I wouldn't drink out of nervousness.
And then he hit the kid's picture because it's such a great day out of the frame and put his co-host in there with him. We need some more props.
Yeah, what else? Well, no, put that down. We already showed you that. What else you got back there? Hey, you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
All right. Oh, man. How about this one? Because I need a matching pair, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell's even that?
Tag team
This
something?
is
probably where he lost his glove.
My first belt, coming for my second one, but this one's the Dusty Dan Double Trouble Invitational.
Nice.
I won this one on a tag team with Trev.
I see that. Nice.
Beat Darrell and Major Zero in the finals.
I have a mug that says you're on mute. Come on. Focus.
I was on mute. That's very accurate.
This was a gift from you.
Yes, it is.
I threw it in the goddamn drawer. I didn't know that Dusty Dan gave out belts. Looks like I'm going to have to up my game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else can I don't know. Maybe Thrasher has some ideas what I could maybe bring. Maybe what I could do instead of a belt since Dusty Dan gives out belts. Let me see if I can.
It's Thrasher!
So Dusty Dan gives out the same brand of belt I do.
Stole your idea.
Well, that wasn't. You know what?
Yeah.
Who did it first?
Dusty Dan. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's Dusty Dan.
Maybe I'll give out. I got an idea. How about one of those? They're like testicles that hang from your rear bumper, or like they're like from your trailer hitch.
It's called Trek Nuts.
Couple.
I got some.
Or I could do like a big like a chain like Rampage Jackson wears. Maybe like no, it doesn't make sense. You know what? Maybe I'll just send. I don't know. Maybe a T-shirt with the nipples cut out. How about that?
That's good.
Thrasher just goes right up. Just try to like not like damn. There's a belt. There's another belt in the world. That obviously, I mean, who? I thought that company only sold belts to me, and that was it. Turns out they sell them to whoever they want, even a Dusty Dan. Then Thrasher comes on and just says, whatever he wants. Doesn't give a shit about nothing. Turns out I got to be careful with what Thrasher says. Does Dutch's shirt glow in the dark? Great question. Let's take a bigger peek.
No, I don't think so. It's
What
just
is that shirt?
You don't know the reference? Somebody in chat will know it.
Star Wars?
Good guess, but no.
Red green shirt.
right?
Total Recall.
There we go.
Got it.
Nice.
My mind says
question I'm getting right
Schwarzenegger, but
tonight.
not the right one.
How many points for that question?
Oh, that was
Dreambox incubators. That is something that, man, I hope is real. River Roots. Can't wait till no one gets a full point in total. Will it be the lowest scoring Matt Madness of all time? Dreambox incubators? Possibly. But that egg will crack when, never mind. Shut up, Matt. This is terrible. By the time I get my shit together, this is going to be over with. When I play the music we're on sample D already, huh? Wow, we're flying. Jeff ran out of props. I would like to know the proof on sample D. You'll earn a max score of 5/100ths of a point for sample D. And I would also like to know true or false. That's not even actually, honestly, I just want to know secondary grain.
Oh, you
Yeah. I realized halfway through my true or false thing that that wasn't the thing. So for 3/100ths of a point to secondary grain and proof in secondary grain. So when the music starts, we begin tasting sample D. Let's get down to the business of doing it. Here we go. Ooh, America.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, sir. Cheers.
Ow. Hey, whiskey tasters around the world, here's your order from my porter. Better listen, boys and girls. Tell your brother, your sister, and your mama too. So when you pop a bottle, then you know just what to do. Hold it way in the air like you don't care. Long pour it, baby, let it splash out everywhere. Swirl your glass, swirl your glass, swirl your glass quick, mama. Come on, porter, tell me what's the word, America. Everybody say, when you hear the call, you get the drinking underway, America. It's the code word. No matter how you say it, you know that you'll be heard. Now all you other whiskey tubes who think you'll fly, you think you have a reason, but there's no good reason why you try to put on those airs and act real cool when the world's top whiskey taster keeps on acting like a fool. Just be shameless, entertain us, we want to dance. Wear a silly shirt and get yourself some shiny pants. Shiny pants, shiny pants, shiny pants for me, mama. Come on, porter, tell me what's the word, America. Everybody say, when you hear the call, you get the drinking underway. Ow.
All right, glasses down, answers in. Everyone's following the rules so well tonight. Incredible. Super excited for the rule following. Pumped about it. Super pumped about it.
I think I just pulled a muscle trying to do a scissor kick there.
Careful.
You look good doing it, though. You look good doing it.
Careful.
Shiny pants, shiny pants.
I am wearing shiny pants. Well, half of it's shiny. Shiny.
Wow. Man. So tonight's live stream brought to us by two of the finest sponsors that Matt Madness could dream of. Alec Bradley Cigars, the finest cigars on the entire planet and beyond. They are amazing. They smell good even if you don't smoke cigars. You could just buy them and put them as incense in your Airbnbs that you rent. Will you get fined? Probably. Will it be worth it? 100%. And also brought to you by the finest bourbon makers on the planet, Barrel King Bourbon. Thank you for supporting Matt Madness and employing me. That's a big plus on my end. But got June releases for Barrel King, 110 and 111. I just tasted 110 for the first time, which is a rye that was blended by Dara and Sydney. I just tasted it. Holy shit, that's good. Want to dig deeper into it, as before I shoot the video for it. But 111, I tasted earlier today, and I sent a text to Jared, Barrel King, and Matt Bunch, and I said, "Holy crap!" It's like there's a wild turkey forwardness on this 111, but it's like they put the turkey through some sort of a crazy process, like how like they showed the training scenes of Rocky and Drago. It's like they put this through like a Drago training process, the turkey profile in here, and it's insane. Like I've worked with the turkey stuff that we have at Barrel King, and I have no idea how this turned out the way it did, but it's phenomenal. So June releases for Barrel King, phenomenal. There's a bourbon and a rye. And then also, my batch 108 is still available. If you want to become a gold member, it's just great. Barrel King, by the way, 27 Ascot awards this year. Entered into Ascots. Amazing stuff. Realistically, kind of ballsy to send that much. So it costs a lot to send stuff. And to get like, I'm a judge for Ascots. I don't judge anything Barrel King related. You know, they don't. I tell them not to, and they don't let me. So I like review or score a bunch of craft stuff. I did anyway this year, but it's hard. I mean, like, it's not like super easy to get a medal. It's for me anyway. I'm pretty picky. So the amount of platinum and double platinum medals that Barrel King got this year is pretty cool. Did I earn 2 for my blends? Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, got 3 friggin' double platinums now.
How many belts you got, bro? Just because he's got all these double platinums, you got to whip out all these belts?
What the hell is that, Jeff?
Well, this one's my favorite.
Jeff,
It's a
I was
WWE
uncomfortably.
championship belt.
I was trying to give myself a pat on the back uncomfortably, Jeff.
Oh, it's a hip pack too.
It's also a fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
That's
Okay.
Oh boy. Chainsaw Master Blender. Chainsaw is one hell of a blender. She does incredible work. Cody Clark, Bonesaw is ready to sample some whiskey. Bonesaw. Jeez. Bone saws and chainsaws. We have a final tasting round. The final tasting round. This is interesting. I want to know in the final tasting round that we're about to get into, name the bottle, which, you know, if you, Jeff, are you doing antics when I'm talking?
Never. We would never do that.
Dana says looks better on Kim. Who's Kim? This is interesting. Who's Kim?
Jason's Kim. She stole this belt for a couple months.
Oh, that's boring. That's way boring. That's way boring. I thought it was going to be some sort of like one of the categories on a website I visit. Like there's Dana and Jeff and Kim all of a sudden. Like what the world's happening? Oh no, it's just Jason's Kim. Jeez Louise.
When she gave it back to me, it was filled with chocolates.
Aw,
that's nice.
That was nice.
That's really nice. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the game we're playing. Jeez, well, how did I forget? The final tasting round. Name the bottle for 5/100ths of a point each.
shame.
And also, a bonus question is involved. True or false? All of these are from the same distillery. True or false? So, name the bottle for 5/100ths of a point each, and for 3/100ths of a point, true or false. So there is a 50% chance that you'll earn 3/100ths of a point. That's pretty good odds. So when the music begins, you may begin tasting these 4 samples for bottle guesses and to answer the true or false. This is where I would recommend Mrs. Whack to either go full earmuffs or go do something else for about 3.5 minutes.
Oh gosh.
Just a heads up. Go. 3 minutes, 10 seconds.
Jeff likes to drink lots of whiskey and booze, but little did you know, he's a pretty kinky dude. Keeps a binder full of nudes. He's a dirty Jeffrey. He could have been an actor. His look is hard to beat. But there's just one problem. Jeff is super into feet. Sucking strangers' toes is sweet. He's a dirty Jeffrey. He's a dirty Jeff, kinky all around. He's a dirty Jeff, kinky all around. Got a gourmet kitchen, it's his joy and his pride. No inhibitions when he's baking apple pie. The apple pie is warm inside, so says Dirty Jeffrey. Peanut butter and jelly, you know it's the best. It's such a sensual, sexy, sticky mess. Rubs PB&J on his chest. He's a Dirty Jeffrey. He doesn't feel no judgment, not even some. Don't look in his eyes, 'cause Jeff's about to come right out and talk about his bum. He's a Dirty Jeffrey. He's a Dirty Jeff, kinky all around. 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 He's a Dirty Jeff, he's a dirty kinky Jeff. All around. He's a Dirty
Jeffrey, spank me.
Here comes a little key change, gonna hit a couple highs. Gonna sing real special, 'cause Jeff is into guys. I've seen Jeff butter his own thighs. He's a Dirty Jeffrey. Always looks his best, looking great is Jeff's goal. Whether he's all dressed up or naked head to toe. Jeff bleached his own butthole. He's a Dirty Jeffrey. Dirty Jeff, kinky all around. He's a Dirty Jeff, kinky all around. He's a Dirty Jeff, kinky all around. He's a Dirty Jeff. Oh, Jeffrey, spank me.
Time's up. Oh man, time's up. Glasses down, answers in.
Man, why did you give him all of that dirt, Dana? Jeez.
Jeez Louise. The bleaching? That's interesting. It's actually impressive that you do it yourself.
I mean, there's mirrors involved, but...
And stretching. I can hardly
Gotta
wipe.
do those scissor kicks.
Yeah, scissor kicks. Jeez Louise. Oh. Every year, I look into Dutch's eyes and I see remorse. He knows that this is just a terrible idea. So, hey,
complete opposite.
So
it's more. Like I said, I'm struggling to come up with words in general, and coming up with bottles these days. I'm just like, what's going on?
So I was reminiscing on an airplane on Tuesday afternoon with a new friend of mine who has been on YouTube for years and years and years. And he went to Jack Daniels with me, and we're flying back to Denver, and we're just like talking like whiskey tube. And we were talking like early whiskey tube. And then he's like, oh man, there's this one call. He's like, a guy named Dutch and Jules. And I'm like, Curiosity Public. He's like, yeah. But they had a different, before that though, they had a different. And I was like, Whiskey Guild. And he's like, yeah. And then we couldn't think of Dylan's name.
Bourbon Guild.
What did I just say?
Whiskey Guild. That's okay.
I'm so sorry. That's me being ridiculous.
It doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't. Thank you for correcting me. Definitely, that's like Bourbon Guild. And then for like 30 minutes, we were sitting on the plane trying to think of Dylan's name. And then we eventually came together. That sounds weird. We eventually figured it out together that it was Dylan. But man, you are a whiskey tube legend. You and Dylan and Jules and even the Butcher Bakersfield, who I see was on a friggin' Curiosity Public episode recently.
Yeah.
Is he? What was he? Was he in there to try to take you guys out or what?
Basically, yeah. But I will say, I mean, if you are still subscribed to Bourbon Guild, just keep that subscription for maybe a couple more months. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
I shouldn't have said anything.
Don't call it a comeback.
Oh, that makes me hot under the collar. Oh, bring it back, man. Jeez, whatever that means makes me super happy.
Man, that makes me want to come.
on to the Bourbon Guild's
All right.
channel and subscribe, right?
Maybe we won't.
Yeah, maybe
Makes me want to
we'll
come
just not
subscribe. Come
do
subscribe.
that.
Oh, right. Yes, you got it.
Jason says, "What are you doing? A/B sampling still, Jack?" Yeah, I went back to my Jack Daniels picks just to A/B sample them. Yeah, Outlaw Eric. So yeah, I was with Outlaw this weekend. But yeah, he's been watching Whiskey Tube for a while. It's fun. It's a bunch of fun. Everything's fun. Dreambox Incubator says River Roots can't wait till no one gets a full point in total. There's not a chance anybody gets a full point.
No.
Not a freaking chance. Not at this rate. Dreambox Incubators again. Barrel King is king, and I can't wait till I get my hands on 108 once I get their shipping thing figured out. 108. So
Waiting on mine.
honestly,
Looking forward to it, Matt.
So I want to say this. And
Special bottle.
This is one of the coolest things that's ever happened, and it happened in such a small situation that like it was personal and super cool. So we get to Lynchburg. I mean, I rented an Airbnb on Tim's Ford Lake so we can do some fishing and stuff. But as soon as we get there, we unpack. I drill my knee off a goddamn end table in their basement made out of two pieces of log. And I'm like spitting blood out of my knee. And then Ryan Alves goes like full friggin' medic. Like he's trying to like clean me up and like he's trying to bandage it. But it's so humid there that not a bandage would stick to me, not a chance. But then he like wraps it up with like a bunch of gauze and Ryan Alves is the best. That's not part of the story. Actually, it kind of is. So then Alves goes out on the porch and they're all hanging out. I'm still fixing my knee up, but I pour some stuff for the guys who are on the porch. We just got there, but I go on the porch. I hand Alves the glass. I hand Outlaw glass, and they're different glasses. Outlaw loves what he's tasting, but I'm really concerned about Alves. And Alves takes a drink and he's like, "Huh, what is that?" And I'm like, "Well, do you like it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I love it." And I was like, "Do you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." And I said, "That's my new Barrel King blend, my 108." And he says, and I quote, "Oh, dude, I thought that was like an early Barcelona Discovery series." And I said, "That's exactly what I tried to do. I made a whole friggin' live stream about it. I tried to mimic a Discovery." And I said, "Did you watch the video?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" It was like an organic thing where he's like, "It reminded me of this." And I'm like, I literally tried to do that. It was like the coolest. It was the best feedback I ever got. And he was like, "Why are you so happy?" I'm like, "Because I made a friggin' whole live stream about trying to replicate it with this blend. I tried to replicate Bart's on Discovery 3 or 4, like that whole thing.
The good ones, yeah.
And then he blindly told me that's what he thought it was. Oh, I'm so good at that.
Ooh.
I'm pumped about it. I was very happy.
Ooh, man.
I'm happy about it.
Floor whiskey sounded dangerous.
Then he dumped it. He dumped it out. He dumped it out after that. He said, "Bring me some of the stuff I brought."
Is that the one that's also dedicated to the family, the way the years worked out?
Yeah, so it's distillate from the year my first was born, second was born, and the year I got married. So distillate from 2011. I'm sorry, geez, that's not even true. 2013, 2017, and 2015.
Okay.
And
I'm still
that's out
waiting
of
for
order.
mine.
Yeah. And Chris Thrasher's getting anxious in the back. He doesn't give a shit. I'm trying to like say a cool story.
Thrasher.
He sends me a text and says, "Answer part in."
I got a job to do. Yeah.
Hell of a job, Thrasher. You're doing great.
Jeez. Thank you, Thrasher. All right. So
I gotta say though, you actually made it easy tonight because there was a lot of zeros, so it really didn't matter in the end. It really didn't matter in the end.
This was a tricky flight.
It
Jason
was.
says, 2 bottles, 108 delivered today. Can't taste till next week, but excited. Oh, thanks, Jason. Jeez, Jason's the best. He makes music for free. He friggin' buys Barrel King stuff. What a guy.
Man.
What
Now
a
we're
guy.
done, Matt. There's no other questions, right?
Drink
Oh, we're
whatever
done.
you want, man. Drink what you want.
All right.
That's right.
Well, I just wanted to talk to the panel here. Like, man, how much was
Whoa.
Don't steal his thunder. Don't steal his thunder.
This is where I thrive.
Yeah.
I thrive in the reveal. You can't.
I'm
You
just
can't.
trying to get into their heads, Matt. I want to hear it before we hear.
Well, getting in their heads
Already
doesn't matter
answered.
anymore because the answers are in. This is where I thrive. This is where I live. The reveal is where I love the reveal. So when you get into their heads, like I thought it was this, you might. I don't want any spoilation. So, Macho Man, with all due respect, that's a joke. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he gone again. He
I
gone.
don't know.
Oh shoot!
Shit, he's bringing out the chair.
That-
That's why he's got two
fun.
belts. That's why he's got two belts.
Yeah, that'll do it. Gravity Tractor is coming to get you. That's my wrestling name. If I ever were a wrestler, Gravity Tractor. Gravity Tractor is a device it's a, what do you call it? Not a device that actually exists, but it's in theory it's a device that would use its own gravitational pull to take an asteroid off its course towards Earth. It's called the Gravity Tractor. And I think it's also a badass wrestling name or a super awesome name for a bowling ball, which I've thrown that out there before, but they said due to copyright infringement laws, they would not be allowed to call it Gravity Tractor. Unless, of course, I was talking to somebody at Storm who also has balls called Gravity. Gravity this, Gravity that. Chris Ardrey just saying Pacers, because Reggie Miller, Rick Smits, all those guys. Let's get to the reveal. Are you ready, Sam? Sam, are you just smiles all the time?
Most of the time, yeah. And subscribe to the little guy. This is like old school Matt Madness, the guy with no clout. Subscribe to the little guy. Come and have fun with a bunch of old guys drinking whiskey.
That's right. Subscribe to all these guys. Sam's Whiskey Bar, Curiosity Public. Hello again, whiskey friends. This is what it's all about. Go watch people who you don't normally watch. Even if it's only for one video before you realize you hate Sam's guts. Just joking, Sam.
Very possible. Very possible.
It's impossible. You're a sweetheart.
Thank you, Matt. Love you.
Rod asked if I'm a tweener. What's a tweener? Anybody? Isn't that when you're between things? Tweener?
Between
I
something?
thought that was like between a teenager and not a teenager, like a tweener, but that doesn't make any sense in context. I don't know.
Never saw it till now. Dutch looks like Mike the Situation. No, I think Dutch looks like the guy off. I think Dutch looks like a more handsome version of the guy off Impractical Jokers, Joe Gallo, that guy. Like a way more attractive version.
That's funny.
No?
I love that show.
I saw him in a restaurant in Louisville once, and I just looked at him.
Left, right?
I'm not sure. Did one of them leave? A much younger version, too, by the way. Younger and more attractive.
I'll take it.
And if he's the one who got in trouble for stuff, then definitely not that either. Dutch, he shuns people who get in trouble for that. Rod Jackson says bowling. That's right.
Bowling.
This guy says only tuned in because of Macho Man Jeffrey Savage. Thank you, Wise Guys, too, for the backhanded compliment. Don't hate it. So, Sam's Whiskey Bar question. There was on Facebook, Matt Bunch had birthday. He had a birthday. I was wishing happy birthday. And then Sam's Whiskey Bar commented, "You're the only Matt real to me at Barrel King." What the hell was that about?
I must have been drunk.
Dude, say no more. Perfectly fine. That is honestly, you know what?
I don't remember that. I must have been drunk.
I love that, and that's a perfect answer. I totally get it. Wait. Actually, you know what? Let me.
Was it right after 2024 got canceled?
It might have been.
I might have been pissed off too, man. I might have been pissed off, but I do love you. I love you. I love you.
Let me ask you a follow-up question, like a cop. Actually, you know what? The cops would ask us when a cop goes up to a window with like all the chest cams and stuff, and the driver every single time says, "I swear to God." And then if I were a cop, I just go back to the cruiser and say, "I swear to God." So off he goes.
Well, I wouldn't have a flip off Jesus. I take that serious. So,
All right, kitchen clock. Sorry I'm late. Here's my penance. Cheers, everyone. Juice, please. Okay. Actually, that's my favorite quote of anybody ever. Kitchen clock saying, sorry, I'm late. Well, oh, dude, the power go out or what? Son of a bitch. Had issues with the friggin'. Forget to reset. Was it daylight savings time kitchen clock? Forgot to reset yourself? Gosh. Josh says hit the thumbs up all. All right, so after we do the results, after the results are in, that's the cutoff for the super chats. Every $5 super chat gets you entered into a River Roots barrel pick. But when you get the results done, that's the end. That's a cutoff. And then we'll do the what do you call it? We'll pick a winner. So let's see. Clicking. And here we go. Oh boy. Right away, this is bad. I asked you on sample A, on the nose, smell it only. Is this Barton, Old Forester, or MGP? Jeff answers Old Forester, earns 0 points. Sam answers MGP. Dutch answers MGP. And you all earn 0 points, which is a bummer because you could have earned 4/100ths of a point for the correct guess. Sample B, Barton, Old Forester, or Bardstown Bourbon Company. Jeff answers Bardstown Bourbon Company. Sam, Bardstown Bourbon Company. Dutch, Bardstown Bourbon Company. And all three of you earned 4/100ths of a point if you were correct, but you weren't. So you earned no points.
it's all Barton? No way.
Sample C, I asked you if this is Barton, Old Forester, or Buffalo Trace. Jeff says Barton. Sam says Old Forester. Dutch says Barton. Dutch and Jeff each earn 4/100ths of a point. Sample 4, or sample D, Barton, Old Forester, or Jack Daniels. Jeff says Barton. Sam says Old Forester. Dutch says Old Forester. Dutch and Sam zeroed it out. And Jeff with 4/100ths of a point.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Going into the tasting round, Jeff is in a demanding lead with 8/100ths of a single point, and Dutch with only half of that.
I might have hedged my bet. I might have hedged my bet when I caught on.
All right, we'll figure this out as we go. On the palate, I asked you this for the proof, and true or false, this bottle can be found for under $100. Jeff says 90 and true. Sam says 100 true. Dutch says 95 true. Jeff earns 6/100ths of a point. Sam earns 4/100ths of a point. And Dutch earns 7/100ths of a point. I burped, I'm sorry. Sample B.
Oh my God, I can't keep up with your fractions. I don't know which one was higher.
I'm not even writing anything down.
We'll get there. Sample B on the palate, I asked you for the proof, and true or false, this is over 100 proof. Was there hedging going on? We're about to find out. Jeff says 90 false. Sam says 102 true. And Dutch says 100 false, which is a strange guess to guess 100 if I asked if it was over 100. Interesting. But also not a strange guess because he probably knew it would be right around 100 considering his guess. Super smart. Or was it super smart? I'm about to find out. Jeff earns 3/100ths of a point. Sam earns 4/100ths of a point. And Dutch earns 6/100ths of a point.
Dutch is killing it.
Dutch is approaching a point. Sample C. What is the proof? And true or false, this and sample B are the exact same bottle. Jeff says 90 false and earns 3/100ths of a point. Sam says 102. No, that's right. That's true. 102 false and earns 7/100ths of a point. Dutch says 90 and false, earning himself 4/100ths of a point. Interesting. But also, wait.
They don't have the same answer?
Hold on.
I might need to go back to the scorekeeper on my answer on C.
Shut up.
It's Thrasher.
Yeah.
So sample C, the proof. Did Dutch really earn 1/100th of a point for being that far off?
He earned for C. He earned he was. Yep, that's it.
Hold on.
That's correct. That's correct.
It was negative. We got to cut him down. He's been getting too many points.
Dutch guessed 90.
No, for C.
That's what you put.
Oh,
I think I
C.
did.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was
I
looking.
should have
at
the same
Sam's
as
answer.
Jeff.
I was looking at.
I did
Sam's
not.
answer.
I did
I'm
not
sorry.
put 90. Just to be
Oh, okay.
clear.
Jeff put 98.
Neither did I.
Jeff put 98.
What?
Yeah, I put 98.
So I
Jeff
should
put
have
98. Dutch put 90. And yes, that's correct. 0.01.
Yeah, slow down, Dutch.
Hey, you're totally right. You're totally right. I'm sorry, Thrasher. You're right. And that is why I have trust in Thrasher. Do I question him once in a while to keep him on his toes? Absolutely. Sorry. He hates me. He's not a big fan.
He's used to it by now, Matt. He's used to it.
Sample D, proof in secondary grain. Jeff says 124. Rye earns 6/100ths of a point. Sam says 138. Rye earns himself 2/100ths of a point. And Dutch says 110 Rye and earns himself 4/100ths of a point. Super, super close contest. On the final tasting, I said, name the bottle and true or false. All of these are from the same distillery. GF says Old Forester single barrel. Sam says Remus what? Remus what? Faust?
False for all the.
Oh, I see. Thrasher's drunk.
drunk on Chinese food.
Remus. And then Dutch says Remus. What you were drinking in sample A is a little ditty. Damn it, you can't even say little ditty anymore because it's like season.
Oh, are we having a party, Matt? Are we having a party?
Party.
Freak off.
1792 small batch. It's a
Okay.
small batch
Okay.
1792. Moving to sample B. You can find it for under $100. You guys all got that right. Sample B. Guess the bottle. Jeff says Old Forester single barrel. Sam says 1792 bonded. And Dutch says Bardstown Disco 6. What you were drinking in sample B is 1792 single barrel. Oh, Nickel. That was close. That was close,
no.
Sam. That was close,
Son of a
Sam.
bitch.
It's very close. Very close, Sam. But close.
No cigar.
But no cigar. Sample C, I said, cough. I said, guess the bottle. Jeff says 1792 single barrel. A little bit late. Sam says 1792 bonded, and Dutch says High West. What you were drinking is 1792
Get the hell out of here.
bottled in bond.
No way.
Boom. Sam's whiskey bar. He doubled down and got one of them for
Finally, I
5
got some points.
100ths of a point. I mute myself.
Nice.
Moving to sample D, I said, guess the bottle. GF says 1792 full proof. Sam says Old Forester single barrel proof. And Dutch says Old Forester 1910. What you were drinking in sample D is a Macho Man. Great guess. 1792 full proof. That's a 1792 drink through, Dutch. That's what we like to call it around here. A copyrighted drink through just for you. Boom. Also, I asked you if these were all from the same distillery. Jeff says false. Sam, I realized, said Foss, but that I should put that in the bottle guess. And then Dutch said true, earning 3/100ths of a point. The only correct guess was Dutch. And wait a minute, is this real? Is this happening?
Three-way tie, triple threat match. Let's do it.
Drink off.
Hold on. Okay, there's. Okay, all right. All right, okay, all right. So, in third place with 22/100ths of a point, Sam's Whiskey Bar, with 28/100ths of a point, is from California Dutch. What the hell's even that? I just clicked. I was looking at scores, and you're wearing. Is that a Borat? Is that a Borat thing?
This is my inner Trev going out in first round.
Nice. You know what? You did way better than Trev if we multiplied your score by 100. And moving on to the second round with the lowest score in Matt Madness history, 35/100ths of 1 point, or 3.5 tenths. 0.35 of 1 point. The Macho Man, Jeffrey Savage. You're moving on to the next round of Matt Madness. Jeff, congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot take that off until you compete next time.
And he possibly could meet his co-host.
And, well, are they on the different side of the bracket?
But he still could possibly meet him.
He definitely could.
We could meet in the middle, though I've been told not to do this on camera, so I should stop doing that.
What, touching tips?
Yeah.
I was told not to do this either, but oh well.
Dude, Sam, Sam, you look like Nate Bargatze now all of a sudden. That's weird. It's strange. But I love you. Sam, you were an amazing first-time guest. Will you be invited to Matt Madness 2026? I don't even know if there'll be a Matt Madness 2026, but if there is, you have, I would consider to be an extended invitation. Dude, Matt Madness, first-time guest, you're wonderful. Freaking love you, dude. Now shave the rest of that beard for me. Dutch, it's hard to beat Dutch. It is hard to beat Dutch. I had to go back and look at the scores. I thought at the end of this, I'm not sure how I thought this, but I thought Dutch won. Then I'm looking at the scores, and no. Jeff was ahead after the nosing round, and then into the tasting round. You know what I should have done? Is score this way more smarter so it'd be easier to keep track of. Total palate, 22. What? Does that make sense? 22/100ths, 17, 21, so 25. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait, that's 25. Right. Yeah, 25, and then Jeff is at 0.3, so 3/10ths, and then 35, and then Dutch got he didn't guess a bottle, which, you know what? Jeff, if you wouldn't have bottle guessed 1792 foolproof, you would have lost to Dutch by 1/100th of a point, which would have been the closest, most narrow margin in Matt Madness history. But you pulled it off. Thrasher, it's Thrasher. Thrasher, thank you for keeping score of this lowest scoring match in Matt Madness history. It must have been difficult.
Thank you, Thrasher.
Thank you,
Thrasher. A couple $100 bills in the mail. That paid off too. Thank you.
What was the proof on that foolproof? Is that 125?
120.
Yeah.
Or wait a minute. Actually, no. Holy shit.
No, it's
totally wrong. I'm so wrong. It's 125. What does that do, Thrasher?
Nothing.
I guess
it doesn't do anything because I guessed 124.
I think I was like 136 or somewhere around there.
Why did I put one? Why did I think it was 120 proof? Dude, thank you for saying that.
It doesn't change. It doesn't change the overall results.
I think I'd have a less point, but
everybody goes up by 0.1.
Okay, geez Louise, that was close. The single barrel, I didn't know the single barrels were different. The single barrel is 98.6 proof, so he just rounded to 99. But 98.6 on a single barrel? I thought that they were lower than that. I didn't know why.
Is that why you try to make us guess if they were the same one? Because they're so close in proof.
Yeah,
You're
but
evil, man. That was an evil one.
When
that
I tasted,
one messed with me.
The single barrel had that weird finish on it. It was strange, like almost like a cinnamony cardamom, love you mom thing on it. Big Vic back at BS. I never win. Bakta. That was a good flight. Jason P says cheers. Stuart made it for the reveal. That's right. Tony Ignacek, bolo ties for Matt Madness winners. What's a bolo tie?
Those are cool little string ties.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, that's going to do it for the giveaway. So that's closed. Thrasher, if you want to pick a winner for the giveaway, do a randomizer on there and let me know who the winner is. Dude, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. This is a fun experience. Sam,
thank you. That was a good time. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Thank you for doing this.
Yes,
if you were to do it again, what would you change training wise? Would you just drink 1792? Looking back on it?
No, I really wouldn't change anything. We're just down here having fun. So it was a good time. I appreciate it. You still got to come fishing with me in Colorado.
I will. Wait, I still have to go fishing with you. Wouldn't you have to travel to come fishing with me in Colorado?
I have a cabin in Colorado Springs, and you always bitch because it's 4 hours away.
Oh, yeah. That's 4 hours away. That sucks. But yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Dude, Dutch, I love you so much. Thank you for doing this each and every single year.
Always here for man. You're the best.
Next year, in the first round, we gotta get the three of you to do it. We gotta get Dylan, Jules, and Dutch in a first round competition. I think that would be hilarious.
It would be.
It might be me, Dutch, and Jules, and then a blank screen. But it'd be great anyway. I'd love it. I would love it.
It'd be great. Man.
So turns out he is gorgeous, but he ends his run in round number 1. That means the smiling Jeffrey Wack and all of his just congealed, just like pooled sweat inside that.
He suffered the most for sure.
Pleather. You should wash that after this, Jeff. You're moving on to round 2. But
no, don't wash it for the whole competition, man.
Keep can't wash it until I lose in it. I've never
the
lost
juice coming out of you now.
Ew, disgusting. Mojo says they caught a muskie and a small. A muskie? Damn, fish at 10,000 casts. I wish I could freaking catch them. That'd be nice. Jealous, super jealous. Thrasher, do we have a winner for the giveaway tonight?
Pick a number between 1 and 57.
53.
53 is Jason P.
Jason P.
Jason P.
Jason P. If you're in chat, email me adhdwhiskey@gmail.com. I'll ask you if you want the Red Sky at Night Sailor's Delight, which is 105 proof 13 year, or Red Sky at Morning Sailor Take Warning, 12 and a half year 126 proof River Roots Rye. And then let me know. Then I'll have that sent directly from Bourbon Outfitter to you because I love you and I appreciate you. So Jason P, email me. Dana says I don't think it's washable. Dana, everything's washable. Don't. Jeffrey Wack's gonna turn into one big friggin' MRSA infection after he's like rolling around on a mat by himself in gymnastics for just.
It's Febrezable. It'll be fine.
Febreze doesn't kill germs. Febreze masks stuff and masks odors. Lysol it. Hit it with a Lysol.
Oh, where's the?
All of the microbiome on here have been with me the entire time.
Where's the light whiskey?
Microbiome is not great.
It's upstairs.
Hey, how's it going there? Oh, he's gone.
Rod came down to make fun of me. Matt said hi, Rod.
What do you say? What do you say?
He said, "Be right back." He's going to get me the light whiskey. But today
I said, "Jump off a bridge." What a rude guy.
We're having some cornholio and some light whiskey.
Nice little freaking Barrel King Cornelio. I think I earned a platinum medal at the House Cut Awards, if I'm not mistaken. Drums and Drams showing up always. $5 super chat. Sign up for Matt's Patreon and get those rides. They're epic. Yeah,
off.
Cam told me that if I picked 2 barrels, they would sell. So thanks, Cameron, for popping in and doubling down on that. I love you, Cameron. But no, they are fantastic rides. They're old. They're damn good. They're really damn good. That's gonna do it for this week's Matt Madness. Next week, we got a nice little competition happening. Next week, we have what we would like to call a little bit of a change to the schedule because there's a change to the schedule. By the way, do you guys remember the new movie named Shazam with
Shaq?
With Sinbad.
Sinbad.
It's totally got Sinbad in it.
Because I remember it, but apparently it's one of those things that's like a Mandela effect. Like it doesn't really exist. So
Genie movie?
I don't know. Next week, we're sending all Knob Creek samples to Clifton from Bourbon Bites, Gary Franchi from the World's Worst Bourbon Channel, and Adriana of Whiskey Mountains, since Adriana loves Knob Creek so much. Or we'll send nothing but not Knob Creek. But hey, who remembers Shazam with Sinbad? Can I get a Thrasher? No? Yeah, Thrasher, you suck.
It was Kazam.
I know that Kazam existed, but I remember Shazam as well. Oh, you're not fun. Well, I'm glad that Jeff's moving on because he believes in magic and genies. So, jeez, dude, Jeff, I want to do all night. Just stay in that thing.
Oh, I'll bask in it for a little while longer.
I feel like you're in a sauna suit and you're like just cutting weight.
He's lost 10 pounds easy. 10 pounds easy.
Gotta be.
That's why I don't compete in that madness. There is a weight limit. And son of a bitch.
Me too.
Thank you everybody for joining tonight. I'm going to call it an evening. My name is Matt's ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, subscribe to friggin' Whiskey. Hello again, Whiskey friends. Subscribe to Curiosity Public. But oh, by the way, Dutch, my buddy Outlaw sent me a friggin' tequila, a whole tequila. Like he loves tequila, and he sent me a bunch of tequila samples. So I think that it'll be interesting. I'm gonna I want you to like watch it, and then I want you to judge my judging of tequila. I want you to I want you to tell me what kind of taste I got. Like if I'm
you want me to join your? I'll join your live with you, man. We'll work through it.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be, dude. Really?
Messing with Whiskey Tube and sending tequila to people and just like this, not like this, but it wouldn't be as good as this, but like something like that. Be kind of fun.
So I'm not sure what he's sending me, but when I get the samples, I'll let you know what I got. And then if you have the same stuff, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you got all the stuff. You got the A-holes, you got the extra A-holes, you got all the stuff.
The pronunciation is perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Subscribe to Sam's Whiskey Bar. He's a very positive man. He might be so nice that I'm afraid that he's actually a murderer, but we're not going to find out. We're just going to pat him on the back and say, Sam, we love you. Don't murder us.
It was self-defense, Matt. It was self-defense, and it was a long time ago.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, congratulations, Dutch and Macho. Love your outfit, buddy.
Thrasher, thank you for keeping score and keeping track of the super chats. I love you all very much. My name is Matt ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on putting a spandex suit on yourself and sweating until you're all out of liquid. Drink some water, Jeff. You're moving on to the second round of Matt Madness. Love you guys.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Hey, by the way, bunch of content coming out next week.
Go get Darrell.
You're interrupting me, you son of a bitch.
It's my last time on this year.
Oh.